Hey, so this deck of cards were compiled to facilitate getting through the MCAT-style passage, the structure and function of glycogen. And glycogen is just the storage form of glucose in the human body, specifically in the liver. There are blank different types of glycosidic linkages that confer the distinctive branching pattern of glycogen. So how many different types of glycosidic linkages are found in the human body? That would be 2. What 2 enzymes catalyze cleavage of glycosidic linkages during the breakdown of glycogen? As we go through this deck, you'll see that a lot of this is biochemistry, more so than chemistry. So what are the 2 enzymes that catalyze the cleavage of glycosidic linkages during the breakdown of glycogen? That would be glycogen phosphorylase and glycogen debranching enzyme. So these are big words for some people, so phosphorylase. So what 2 enzymes catalyze the formation of glycosidic linkages during glycogen synthesis? So what are the 2 enzymes? That would be glycogen synthase and glycogen branching enzyme. Glycogen phosphorylase catalyzes the cleavage of the glycosidic linkage between the anomeric carbon of one glucose subunit and the blank TH position carbon of the adjacent glucose subunit. So this might seem a little wordy, but it breaks glycogen at what locations? That's what the question is basically asking. And that would be the 4th position carbon. So here we have the anomeric carbon of the first glucose subunit. And it's anomeric because the bond is beneath the glucose ring, or it's trans to this group right here. And this would be the 4th position carbon. The anomeric carbon is the carbon immediately to the right of the oxygen in a glucose ring. So here goes one anomeric carbon, here goes the second, and it's given the number 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4th position. So this is, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4th position, okay? So this is the anomeric carbon of one subunit and the 4th position carbon of the second. What is hypoglycemia? Hypoglycemia. Low levels of circulating blood glucose. Okay, so this is hypo because it's the glucose content being measured in the blood rather than intercellular, or intracellular, I should say, within the cell. So the hypo refers to the low levels of glucose circulating in the blood. What is hepatomegaly? Hepatomegaly. Whenever you see the root word hepat, that's usually referring to the liver. And mega, that's like big. So that's, a good way to figure it out if you've never encountered this word before. An enlarged liver. So hepatomegaly stands for an enlarged liver. What is cirrhosis? What is cirrhosis? A serious condition of the liver resulting from accumulation of scar tissue. So like just imagine if you had like a scab but on your insides. That's what would be happening to your liver. It could be due to several reasons. Glycogen phosphorylase catalyzes the hydrolysis of the terminal blank A linkage of glycogen. So where does it catalyze the hydrolysis of glycogen between glucose subunits? So basically it catalyzes the alpha, okay? It catalyzes cleavage at the alpha position. And in a previous slide, I showed you, in a previous slide, I showed you where the alpha was. So this is the alpha position right here, where it would catalyze cleavage. Here goes another alpha position. And before, in a previous set, we had an alpha 1,4 linkage. You can kind of sort of see here it's an alpha 1,6. Again, starting with the anomeric carbon, this is position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this carbon right here, the one that's kind of up in the air, that's